Now, talks between U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin ended in Alaska without a breakthrough. And now all eyes are on a crucial dialogue between Kiev and Washington. U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky are set to hold high-stakes talks on Monday. President Zelensky has drawn a bold red line. In a statement, he has said that Ukraine will not ease its pressure on Moscow as long as Russian aggression and occupation continue. Following closely watched summit in Alaska, Zelensky has warned Ukraine's position has not shifted an inch. He said Ukrainians are not fighting merely for truce or for a pause that Russia could later exploit with yet another invasion. And what Kiev is demanding is a peace that is real, durable, and permanent. He has also firmly rejected any territorial swapping, insisting that no part of Ukraine's land can be negotiated away. His response came after Trump told reporters that any territorial compromise would be a decision for Ukraine to make. In his private conversations with Trump, Zelensky took a clear stance, saying the West must strengthen sanctions against Russia rather than ease them if Moscow blocks honest negotiations or resists a trilateral summit. Now, according to reports, the United States has proposed security guarantees to Ukraine, protection similar to NATO's Article 5, but without formal NATO membership. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, residents are reacting with some caution, some seeing this as a path forward, and others warning it as the uncertainty might make Ukraine vulnerable to further invasions.
I think it's a very unproductive meeting because issues concerning Ukraine should be resolved with Ukraine, with the participation of Ukrainians, the president, the authorities, and so on. Moreover, no specific statements were made, and we do not actually understand what these two big guys agreed on.
I don't know. After all this, there are talks, there aren't talks. Kharkiv is being shelled almost every day. Kharkiv definitely doesn't feel any change.
European leaders have backed Ukraine and supported Trump's Alaska summit. EU leaders have vowed to keep sanctions on Moscow until peace is reached. They stress that Russia cannot hold a veto over Ukraine's right to join either the European Union or NATO. European leaders had been uneasy over Trump's diplomatic outreach to Putin, arguing that Zelensky should have been a part of the Alaska summit. Many EU analysts now believe Russians got a lot of things that they didn't have before after the crucial talks that took place on Friday.
Thank you very much.